much what it is we're lucky to have this. So, are you rolling?
Yeah.
So most light setups are what they call like a 3-point light setup. Yeah? I mean, there are three lights that will be on the scene. There will be a light in the back, which is the back light, obviously. Alright? That light that's in the back, if anybody can notice, is like lighting Miles' head. Wait for it. I'll turn the lights on, wait for it. Alright? Then, like, off to the front, kind of like in a wide kind of sense, is what we call a fill light that kind of like fills in all the blanks. Gary, just fit it on both of them. Yeah? Right? That's the fill light. It fills up the whole scene. Backlight gives us some detail around Miles' head. And then there is the key light. Where's that little handheld light you got?
This one.
Yeah. What's that at? And there's a key light. Key light is what you want to light something specific, right? Like a face. So, like if this was a close-up, right? Right on Mace's face, yeah? He's filling her face with a key light. Then bend it over towards Miles' face. Now you can physically see all of that. Now what happens here is that, whoa, what the fuck? The house lights are on. How the hell are we gonna do this? Now definitely, like if you're in somebody's house, you know, the house lights probably would be on. If you're in the studio and doing film noir, lights would not be on. Makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right? Atmosphere or film noir. Now what it is that look at my shadow in there right there. Ooh, I'm like Hitchcock and shit. Now I'm behind Miles' head, right? Where I'm giving him a rim of light. Now this is mainly before a close-up, yeah? But we'll leave that for now. If you put that key light on Misa's face, now as you guys can see, what happens is a lot of people don't do this, or they tell you this in school and media, right, Sean? What are we looking for on Misa's face? Shadows? Why we want shadows? Did they teach you this in media course? What are we looking for? We're lighting her. What are we looking for?
Highlights.
What?
Highlights.
Highlights.
Catch lights in the eyes.
Catch lights. Thank you very much. Eye lights is probably what you were saying, but they also known as catch lights. Where are they?
In the eyes and the pupils.
Everybody see it now?
Yeah.
Now what happens is that when you now go home and you watch any film, you will always see a catch light, which is just these little sparkle lights, especially on close-ups in someone's eyes. When you don't, turn that off. All right, just move it away then if you don't know how to turn it off.
Yeah.
She still got a little catch light coming from the fill light. So, take it off for a second. Yeah, all right, put it back on her. Hit the ceiling. Hit the ceiling right above her. Now, she still got the catch lights on her. That's really good. But some people, when they're setting up the lights and it takes like an hour or so, right, they're not lighting for that. Or those who are professional are. What I was trying to point out to you is, right, is that if you did put a light on her and she doesn't have that spark, some people think that it gives a person or a character a sense of evil. So, when you go back to watching a film like Lucifer or something like that, right? The girl Lucifer is talking to, this is her new TV show, right? She might have the catch lights in her eyes, but he wouldn't. Because it's kind of like you don't have that life spark, right? Put the light back on her. Oh, good God. Now, what happens here is that, let's see how I can turn this table light on. Now, this is all weird, right? This is kind of like what Sean was trying to say to me about, hey, yeah, I saw your green screen film, man, and like, you know, the light was off. Okay.
This guy.
And with the hell is the switch, man?
I got it.
Yeah.
It's on.
It's on there.
Oh, man, okay, thanks. Good thing you were here. So, now, this is nice, right? So, Sonny, well, let me get out of the way. Do you got myself a nice little mid-shot circle close up? Maybe you need to move that a little closer.
You want to, how close you want it?
I want to see both of them,
Okay.
right? Because then you all will see this when I, put the video on. So now we're gonna light this scene. So we got a couple in crisis, yeah? And to show that they're in crisis, they got a nice little table set up, a little tea, little milk, no cups. Woman, where the damn are the cups? And try to get right dead center on them, Jay. Can that open up a little wider? Yeah, like that. I got it. There you go. Now, what I just did was I'm trying to make them equidistant from each other. And what I'm having a trouble with is flare. Flare that comes off of a light, off of a beam. So in the corner of this frame, this light is flaring on Malcolm. So you will let me know, Sonny. I'm going to pull it back a little bit, and it's not flaring. But he still got the backlight.
Yeah, so just backing it just a little bit. Yeah, that's that.
Right?
Yeah, that was fine.
Now, this is why directors, hey, if you got a cameraman who's doing their job, that's fine, and you can just stay here going, all right, man, like you're a couple in crisis, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're not talking to each other and stuff. You're mad as hell and shit. He coming home, he all dressed up, got no money. What the fuck's up with that, right? Yeah? Now, I could be sitting here talking to them while my camera crew is going around doing my lighting. You don't have that luxury. I want you to know what your camera crew is supposed to be doing. Because if you don't know what your lighting people are supposed to be doing and what they're supposed to be giving you, when they come up to you and say, yo, man, like, where do you want me to put this light? What do you want to? And you go, I don't know, I'm talking to my actors, right? He's doing a walk, unless you're paying him some good money, right? But if you know what you want him to do, then that's all good, right? This is why I'm asking you to look at this. Now, we got some darkness. Now, let's ask ourselves a question, right? Nigel. You're my man. Come on down. I don't want to be the man, the inventor. Let's ask ourselves a question. We got a nice little side light on Miles' face. Everybody see it?
Yeah.
So he's being backlit, but he's not being frontlit because the light is on Misa. Now, what happened is that Misa got this light on her, and Misa, this is no slight against you, right? This is just about acting, okay? Right? We see in everything in Misa's face. Right? We don't want to see that, do we? Mm-hmm. Look in the camera, right? We want Misa to be beautiful, right? Gorgeous, yeah?
Yeah.
How you going to do that?
What do you mean with the lighting or instructing the actors?
Yeah, it's with the lighting, man. That's like, oh yeah, I'll follow you back up the camera. Right? So now we call over like Steven here, who is our, key light boy. Come on, Steve, come on down. Right? Everybody, all hands on deck. Not ant and deck. Over here. Now, when you're lighting women, and this is kind of chiaroscuro old school, you always light them for what angle, Misa?
From the,
From above.
yeah,
Never from straight on.
never.
Don't say yes, Sean, because seeing you do it. Never from straight on. Right? Always from above, because when the lighting comes down onto her face, it brings the light, floods her face beautifully, goldenly, like they do in film noir, which is what you're making. So, Steven, give me a highlight of that key light on her face to come down. Right? Ooh. Right? That's looking nice. Is that looking nice? I don't know. I'm not looking in the camera.
It's good.
Yeah? Because what we're doing is we're taking the shadows off of her face. It's not that you got lines on your face. It's just that when the lighting is wrong, it puts shadows on the face that makes her not look as lovely as she can look. Now, looking there. So as the key light, you want to make sure that you don't lose that. When you lose the spark in her eye, which you've lost, move the light. There you go. There it is. Everybody see it?
Yeah.
Right? Stay high, stay angled, keep that key light. Right? She's gorgeous. Now here's this evil man right here, sitting here. Right? I don't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. Right? He got this backlight on him. Is this as high as this goes? Right. He's got this backlight on him because the more light that comes towards the camera, it causes the camera to close the aperture. Even though these are digital cameras, that's old school, it does. So it makes him more silhouette in the front, doesn't it, Nigel?
Yeah.
Look at that. You're looking like a devil. Wait a minute, man. You're moving that light, man. Get back on the face. You're not on the face. There you go.
That's it.
Yeah, no, stay, man. Stay.
That's great.
I know. You're like, I'm not a boom, man. I'm not a boom. Right? Now look at how beautiful that looks. Doesn't that look beautiful, Nigel?
That's great.
Right. So we got the evil man whose face is shadowed, right? And we got the lovely woman who is got the catch lights. We got a nice practical lamp. These are called practical lights, right? The practical lamp is on between them, right? And now Gary's saying, "What the hell am I doing?" What are you doing, Gary? You feeling the light? Now, what the problem with what Gary's doing? One, I told him to do it. Reason why we usually shine the light at the ceiling is why? Anybody?
Ceiling's white, it reflects down.
Yeah, ceiling's not white though, is it?
No.
So I made a mistake. I could do that, because you would. So, bring the light down, Gary. How's that looking, Nigel?
It's creating a lot of shadows.
Well,
which is
are
good.
we doing film noir?
We are indeed. That's a good thing. We're creating a lot of shadows. That's what I'm saying. That wasn't a criticism.
I know. Now, but there is a criticism. I can see Mal and I don't want to.
Meant in the nicest possible way.
Yeah, no, I did. So Phil, like, boy, he has to, like, move his light so I don't see him out. Just kind of, look at that. Oh, look at that. He invented a barn door. Right, so you got a barn door on there, so Mal is darker. That's good. Mal's dark, not as dark enough. There you go. Yeah? Everybody see the difference?
Yeah.
You can see it with your natural eye, but we can deceptively see it in the camera. How was that for you?